All right, so maybe this team might not be good. It just might not be good. But if that's the case, they better go on a run once American Conference play starts because this non-conference slate the Tigers have is pretty brutal. And I've seen the way those teams that they play, that they're gonna play, perform recently. And they look really good. Louisville looks really good. Baylor, they look really good. Vanderbilt. But as for tonight, Memphis lost to the UNLV Rebels, coached by Josh Pastner, who was the former head coach for Memphis a while back. Tonight was his return to the city. Had a lot of good things to say about Memphis during his time with the program. And tonight he came to Memphis, returned back home to Memphis, and left with a victory. Left with a 92-78 victory over the Tigers. UNLV Runnin Rebels are now 2-2 on the season. Memphis now falls to 1-2 on the season, 1-1 at home. Man, man, it was just this game. This team is not good defensively. This is not a good team defensively, based on what I observed in these last the first 3 games of the season. This team is not good defensively. That has to get better under Coach Hardaway. That has to get better going into conference play because I'm not trying to overreact or anything like that, but it can be a tough sledding going forward because after this game they go into this Baha Mar Classic somewhere they play it in the islands around Thanksgiving and they play Purdue, who is the number 2 ranked team in the country. So that won't be a it's not gonna be a cakewalk at all. And I won't put it out. It won't be, out of the ordinary if Memphis pulls off the upset like they did last year when they beat UConn, but don't count on it. Don't count on it happening. But for this game, Memphis just couldn't defend. They couldn't defend. They couldn't, establish a rhythm in the game at all. And then when they did, when the brief moments when they did, UNLV would go right down there, right back down there with the ball and score. They made 7 threes tonight. They made 7 threes. Seven out. There was 7 out of 27 behind the 3-point line. Rebounding. They out rebounded Memphis 36-32. Memphis had 18 turnovers. They were bad. They were really bad tonight in regards to turnovers, especially in the first half. Because that's how UNLV got most of their points. You know. And then they had 2 players in the starting 5 with 25 points apiece. That's when we got 2 guys on fire like that, and you can't counter. They were going to be difficult to stop. Um, Isaac Williamson, number 12 guard, he had 25 points. Made 6 threes, 6 out of 10 behind the 3-point line. 6 threes tonight. Howie Fleming Jr. He had 25 points on 9 of 16 shooting tonight. He made 1 3. 12. He had 12 boards. He had 12 boards. Kamani Hamilton. He had 13 points, 7 rebounds. So they starting five did a really good job of rebounding. Then you had one of the guys come off the bench and give you 14. Tyron Jones. He had 14 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 2 blocks. So they were just all over the place on Memphis. For the Tigers in the scoring department for the stats, um, it just wasn't good. You know, Starting five tonight, he went with Ashton Hardaway, Durno Sala. He put Julius Stefford in starting lineup, and sent Sincere Parker and Aaron Bradshaw to the bench. Doug McDaniel starting there, of course, and he had Curtis Givens Jr. third. Ashton Hardaway had 7 points. Durno Sala had 2. Only 1 rebound tonight. Julius Stefford, he had 16. That's not bad. 16 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. Played 23 minutes. Doug McDaniel was quiet tonight. Quiet night from Doug McDaniels. Only 6 points tonight. One of 10 shooting. 2 assists, 6 turnovers. 6 turnovers tonight from him. Not good. 2 steals. Then from your bench, they didn't do too well. Aaron Bradshaw still in the slump. Only 4 points tonight. 1 rebound. Played 10 minutes. Tariq Ingraham, he only played 3 minutes. Only played 3 points on 4 minutes. Simon Majoric, he had 9 points. I like what I saw out of him, though. He had 7 rebounds. Maybe he should be starting soon. Sincere Parker had 9 points on 16 minutes. And tonight, just from beyond the 3-point line, Memphis was not good. They only had 4 threes compared to UNLV, who had 7. And from that 7, Isaac Williamson hit 6. Hit 6 of them. He was 6 out of 10 tonight. That's how deadly he was. You know. So, like I said in the previous video, man, it might take a while until Hardaway comes up with the right starting five. It might take a while until Hardaway, find those go-to guys they can count on to close teams out. They may not win against Purdue, but it's critical. I think it behooved them to pick up some wins in that tournament that they're going down to playing in the Baha Mar Classic, whatever it's called. It behooves them to get a win because this ain't good what we saw tonight. It's not. And I saw an article on social media by one of the the well-known columnists in the city, talking about tempering the expectations and all that for this season. I mean, they may have a point, man, but I want to see a little more from this team, because they've on the Penny Hardaway, he has shown that his teams can turn the season around. Now, but these habits cannot carry over into conference play. They just can't, because that's gonna be your last shot of improving your resume. Not in regards to quality of wins, but putting yourself in the best position to get that American Conference Championship title, and that regular season one and the tournament one. Because if it gets that bad, Memphis can find themselves on the outside looking in on the bubble watch. You know, so they got Purdue next in that tournament, and they play a few of those other teams out there. They come back, they play Southern Illinois. Watch out for UNO. That's now under the watch of Master P. That could be a really interesting game. Watch out for UNO. Then you got Baylor, Louisville. So it's a murderer's row. Vanderbilt, Mississippi State. So they got to get it right. They got to get this right before things started to spiral out of control. But Memphis tonight lose to UNLV by score of 92-78. Josh Pastner, former head coach, returns to FedExForum and gets a victory. So there you have it right there. That's all I have for y'all for right now. Let me know how you feel in the comment section. Comment section below. Can Penny Hardaway fix these issues before it's too late? Please subscribe to the channel. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out.